Hey, what's going on? It's your boy back at you with another video. So, let's talk about Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving said that he disagrees with fans about how they see about players resting. He says that he's tired of the fans spinning that narrative um that fans how the players say they're human and saying that if they miss games that it's not a bad thing. And I just want to say something about that, right? I just feel like I think it's horrible. I have talked about this ain't gonna be a long video. Um I've said this thousands of times. Even my favorite player in the NBA, Stephen Curry, I've even got on him about that. Because I noticed during the season that these fans spend thousands of dollars and hundreds, I'm gonna say, yeah, thousands and hundreds of dollars to go to these games, and either they're not there or they're in street clothes on the sidelines. And I think, Kyrie Irving is just, I don't know about this dude, about this kid, about this guy, but Kyrie Irving sounds very entitled. These NBA players are very entitled. Just like when I talked about Anthony Davis and about how he's unhappy about being in LA, right? But 80%, he was out 80% of the season. You're getting paid to sit on the bench. I mean, come on, man. Millions of dollars you're getting paid. And to me, these players just act like entitled, spoiled little brats. And that's my problem with what Kyrie Irving's comments about how these players can load manage. It's not right. That the NBA needs to do something about this. Because let's be honest, okay, let's use this for an example. Let's say you're going to a Mary J. Blige concert or a Beyonce concert. But they bring in an amateur singer off the street to come sing at her place, and you just spent $500-$600. When you want a refund? You get what I'm saying? Or let's say, because we got a lot of Kyrie Irving fans, which is fair. He's a great player. I might criticize him about his moves and how he asked for a trade, which I thought was still weak to this day. But I'm not gonna ride a dead horse. He's with the Dallas Mavericks now, so let's say you pay a ticket to go see Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving with the Dallas Mavericks, right? Let's say you live in Kansas City. You drive 8 hours from Kansas City to Dallas. You spend a hotel. Right. You get a hotel. You get a hotel room, gas, food. You might want to get let's say you're a Dallas Maverick fan. You get you a new Dallas Maverick jacket, hat. You even get you some Dallas Maverick colored Nikes. You know what I'm saying? You do the whole nine. You, your wife, your kids. Y'all Dallas Maverick fans, right? You drive 8 hours to this game. And let's say you get to the game, because some fans get there early. They get their tickets. They get to sit in their seats and, see the players warming up and, and the time you get to the arena, you pull out your smartphone Because, most fans have alerts on their phone, just like me. I have Twitter, and they send alerts of what's about NBA news. And you just spent all this money on clothes, on gas, on a hotel room for the night, gas and all this, and you get to the arena and you find out that Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving is sitting out this game and they're not even hurt. You tell me you wouldn't be pissed. You wouldn't be pissed? And it just seems like these NBA players cry and complain. You make millions of dollars. You are blessed. These NBA players are blessed. And it's just like they don't want to come to work. They make up every excuse because I think Kyrie Irving set out the game against the Denver Nuggets. And the NBA has to fix this problem, man. I understand that, 82 games is a lot of games. I will admit that. I know they're human beings. But come on, man. You got to think about the fan. Just like Magic Johnson, Byron Scott, they used to talk about it all the time, where some nights they didn't feel like playing. So what they'll do is they'll jump on the team from the beginning. So, Magic will say, well, I don't feel like playing tonight. So what they'll do is they'll blow it, they'll jump on the team on purpose. So, the fourth quarter, they can rest. Or if it's a preseason game, what they'll do is they'll play like maybe 10 minutes. I say about they'll play like a quarter, and then they'll rest the rest of the game. So that means at least the fan got to see them on the court. Or some games where they know they got everything wrapped up, they'll let them play for about 10 minutes or 12 minutes. And then they'll rest them for the rest of the game. So at least the fan, because I remember back in the day, Gary Vitti said something about this. I think this is Magic Johnson's HIV story on ESPN. I seen this movie years ago where, they said that it was playing a game in Salt Lake City. And Magic said that he didn't feel like playing, but they told him that it's a lot of fans that want to see him play. So he said, well, I'll play a few minutes. Even back in the days, they thought about the fans, even though they were tired, they didn't feel like playing. But they thought about that fan that paid that money. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, let's say you go into a comedy show and you go to see Martin Lawrence, right? But you get there and they bring out another comedian, but Martin Lawrence is not there. Or I got a better scenario. Martin Lawrence is sitting in the stands with you. No, Martin Lawrence ain't there. So you just spent all this money to see Martin Lawrence and he ain't there? Wouldn't you be pissed? I got a good story for this too. I remember years ago, I went to go see Lil Wayne at this club in Virginia, right? Lil Wayne was supposed to be there. The crowd, it was packed. But what happened was, right, he didn't show up. And I spent a lot of money. I was pissed. But they had Killer Mike out there, from Outkast, which I like Killer Mike. But the point I'm trying to make, I didn't pay money to see Killer Mike. I paid to see Lil Wayne. So you think that fan feel that they done spent all this money on these tickets and they don't get to see Kyrie Irving? Kyrie Irving has to understand that a lot of people work hard for that money. Money is not easy to get. And it's not right that these players get to rest these games. And I think Kyrie Irving is losing sight of that these NBA players need to stop having that. And I'm not riding him on this video, okay? I'm just saying that they need to stop this entitled attitude because everybody ain't got millions of dollars. You have to show up. A lot of these NBA players, they don't want to come to work. LeBron is another one. And LeBron knows that people love him. And he'll duck all these games. I know a lot of people don't like when I say that. But it's not right to the casual fan that they spent thousands of dollars and LeBron is not on the court. Even Stephen Curry has done this. Resting games, and I just think that if you're healthy, you should play. Or if you don't really feel like playing, at least play at reduced minutes. At least cut their minutes back. So the fan that spent thousands of dollars can see them on the court. Because a lot of these fans, they really love these players. And you're not out there playing. It's just, the NBA need to do something about this, man. Because it's getting out of control. And it's not fair to the casual fan. And Kyrie Irving has to understand that, man. That he said that we miss games, we're human. Nobody cares. And the thing I talked about it. But see, y'all get mad with the things that I say. But nobody cares about people's feelings. Nobody cares. You don't play with people's money. They pay you. They pay money to see Kyrie Irving play. And if he's not there, if he's sitting on a bench in street clothes, they're going to be pissed. They want to see him on the court. And it's just a problem, man. It's a huge problem. Just like with jersey sales, a lot of people don't want to buy NBA players jerseys anymore because why am I buy? I wouldn't dare buy. I mean, no hate on Kyrie Irving, but I wouldn't dare buy a Kyrie Irving jersey because you don't know how long he's gonna play with the team. He'll stay a couple of years. He'll be ready to move. Then players get traded, and it's just NBA is just a tricky thing because they need to do something about this load management thing. I think it's a joke, and I think that the NBA needs to fix this problem. And Kyrie Irving has to start. And I'm gonna close on this. Have some type of compassion for these people that spend thousands of dollars to see you play. He's a phenomenal player. And a lot of people ain't rich. A lot of people, they spend their last dime on these tickets because they really love the NBA. Just like, I used to look down. It used to irritate me, to be honest, the way that people act about this NBA thing. But you guys really love the NBA. I really love the NBA too. You know what I'm saying? I used to think these people are so obsessed, but What's not to love about basketball? Basketball always been my first love. When I get up in the morning, I think about basketball. It could be August and I think about basketball. But at the end of the day, he has to understand these people are passionate about the game of basketball. And if you're not on that court, it's a problem. And Adam Silver, they need to have a meeting about this load management stuff. Because a lot of these guys, they don't want to work for it. They want the notoriety, but they don't want to work for nothing. They want the big name, but you got to earn it. You want that respect, you have to earn it. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that Kyrie Irving needs to have a little bit more compassion for these fans that pay these high price tickets. And that's it. That's all I gotta say. Tell me what y'all think about.